Hi, hello. This is cecilsie, your math tutor, right? We are going to do a simple question about the trigonometry ratio or trigonometry function. The question is given here, a simple one and only one for this video. Secant 3x is equals to -4. And the range of values of x is given from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. Then you were asked to find the values of x. So let's do this. And if you remember, secant is the inverse of cosine, the one over cosine. So if secant 3x is negative 4, cosine 3x will be negative 1 over 4. And another thing you notice here, the angle here is 3x, not just x, but 3x. So we might need to do a little bit of substitution to make it simpler for x, for us to calculate. And usually I like to use the variable theta. Yeah. Let theta equals to 3x. Do you have to use theta? No. You can use any variable you like. You can call it a, or you can call it gamma or something. Yeah. But I like to use this one. Now, the range of values of x is given from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. Since the angle is 3x, we try to find the range of values of 3x. Very simple, we just multiply by 3. Negative 3 pi over 2 to positive 3 pi over 2. And as I said before, we do substitution, theta is equals to 3x, so the range of values of theta is same as range of values of 3x, which is negative 3 pi over 2, but we use decimals to make it easier for us to calculate later. So 3 over 2 times pi, you're going to get 4.71 radian. So the range of value is from negative 4.71 to positive 4.71. Yeah. Then we need to find the value of alpha, which is the basic angle. Yeah. The basic angle here is inverse cosine of a number, and that number must be a positive number. So don't put negative 1 over 4, but we put in positive 1 over 4. The reason is because alpha is basic angle, which means it's between 0 to 90 degrees. You must get then the value of sine, cosine, and tangent for that is always positive. So you must put a positive number to get the between 0 to 90. So alpha itself is not the answer yet, but it helps us to get the answer. Yeah. So we do inverse, then the alpha, we just press calculator, inverse cosine of 1 over 4. You're going to get 1.32 radian. We are using radian mode now, even though it's a bit more difficult, but we must do it because most of the questions are in radian. Next, out of the 4 quadrants, we need to choose 2 of them. Which one do we choose? We use this table here. Yeah. We use this table. Since the value of the cosine is negative, we must choose quadrant 3 and 2, because these 2 quadrants produce a negative value of cosine. So don't choose quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Right? And the angle for quadrant 2 is theta equals to pi minus alpha. And for quadrant 3 is theta is equals to pi plus alpha. Okay, so don't choose quadrant 1. Don't choose quadrant 1. And don't choose quadrant 4 also. So we remove that. We only do quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. Yeah, we do that now. Yes, quadrant 2 here. Yep. Alpha is 1.32, and for quadrant 2, the values of the angle is pi minus alpha, which is pi minus 1.32 in this case. Okay. Then we calculate the value of theta, which is equals to 3x. Yeah. We just use calculator. Pi minus 1.32. How much do you get? 1.82 radian. Do we have to check? Yes, we must check the range of values here. Yep. Yes. Is that within the range? Yes, it is. Yeah. It is definitely between negative 4.71 to 4.71. How do we need to add do we need to add 2 pi? I think if you add 2 pi is quite too big really. 1.82 times plus 2 times pi. Yep, is you're going to get 8.10, which is wrong if you add 2 pi. How about minus away by 2 pi? 1.82 minus 2 times pi. Okay, it's still within the range. Negative 4.46. This is if you minus away 2 pi, which is within the range. Yeah. Good. Okay. Is that the answer? No, of course not, because that's 3x. The question asks for x. What do? We simply divide this by 3. So 1.82, if you divide by 3, is going to be 0.607. Yeah. How about negative 4.46? If you divide by 3, you're going to get 1.49 radian. Is that within the range? I think so, yeah. Yeah, because pi over 2 is 1.57 something. Yeah. So we have two answers in quadrant 2. How about quadrant 3? Quadrant 3 we need to calculate also. Yeah. Okay. We do calculation on quadrant 3. The angle for quadrant 3 is pi plus alpha, which is 1.32 in this case. So theta, which is equals to 3x, will be we just press calculator, 1.32 plus pi, you're going to get 4.46. Is that inside the range? Yes, it is. 4.46 is near the upper boundary. The upper boundary is 4.71. Yeah. Shall we add to pi? No, don't add. It's too near the boundary already. So you minus away by 2 pi. 4.46 minus 2 times pi. You get negative 1.82. Yeah, I think you cannot minus away to pi again. But is both are within the range, yeah, within the domain of theta. Yeah. Okay. So that's the two angle. Is this the answer? No, it's not the answer yet. Because there's 3x, we must find x value. We simply divide them by 3. So 4.46 you divide by 3, you get 1.49. How about negative 1.82? If you divide by 3, you get negative 0.607. Yeah, you have the radian. Is that inside the range of values of x? Yes, it is. Because pi over 2 is 1.57. So both are inside the domain. Yeah. So what we do, we must present the answer. We have from quadrant 3, we have from quadrant 3, we have 0.607 and positive 1.49. Oh, sorry, negative. Yeah, negative 1.49. From quadrant 4, you get positive 1.49 and negative 0.607. We have 4 possible values of x. You must present all of them. Alright. So this is how you do the trigonometry question if it involves the radian mode. Yeah. So remember to use radian mode if the question is in radian. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to give you another set of question. One more question, but make it slightly more complicated. Yeah, still in trigonometry, and we use radian mode also. Yeah, you must get used to radian mode. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my video. Thank you.